I'm Elaine Sims. I'm on the campus of St. Catharine's College. Back after a summer and a long break, we are now in the Emily Hunley Library in the Board of Trustees room. And I have with me today Lauren Buckman. We've seen your face on this program before.
Yes, ma'am. Not my first rodeo.
Lauren has been here at St. Catharine's and is the Director of Admissions, but let's talk about what you did before you came here, if you don't mind, and really kind of your whole background. Where were you from, your high school, college, so forth?
Sure. I'm originally from Marion County. After high school, I went to attended Midway College. Thought I wanted to do nursing. I was pursuing that route and then changed my major to business, where I finished up my degree in 2008. From there, I was called to become an admissions counselor at Midway College, and I started in higher education and really enjoyed it and really thrived in it. After a year and a half, I was promoted to assistant director of admissions at Midway, and then received my MBA while doing that. And then decided that I was going to settle down and marry my best friend and move back home to Marion County, and the opportunity arose, and St. Catharine was my next calling. So I have been working here for 2 years, and within that time period, I'm now the Director of Admissions. So that's where I'm at now.
That's where you are now.
Yes,
wow.
ma'am.
You've made a lot of achievements in a short time because you're quite young. We're here today to talk about, as Director of Admissions, that evidently you're going to start opening up the campus on some Saturdays for prospective students to come in.
Yes, ma'am. I really wanted to let everyone know that the admissions office is setting these Saturday visits up to give prospective students and their families the opportunity to come in not only during the week and visit Monday through Fridays, but we also are opening our office up to one Saturday a month for the year. So we do have those on our schedule, and they are listed on our website. So I did want to mention that. And what they do when they come to the Saturday visits is generally what they do during the week when they visit. We'll set up a time to meet with the admissions counselor. We'll also have student ambassadors on campus, so they'll actually be given tours scheduled by students. And then faculty meetings can also be set up along with athletic meetings as well. So coaches can also get involved in meeting with these students as well.
Do you know which Saturday of the month you're going to do this? Is it going to vary from month
We
to
had our
month?
first one in September 19th, I believe. The next one scheduled is September 14th. Our next one is scheduled for October 19th.
Okay.
And then we'll have one November 9th, January 22nd, February 22nd, and March 8th. We're still making arrangements in that April date because it starts to get busy with graduations and
Sure.
Just things wrapping
April's
up for
always
students.
Yeah.
So even on our end, so that's to come. But like I said, all of these are listed on our website, or if students are wanting to schedule a visit, we can set that up through our office too.
When you do this, how long are they going to be here on campus? And do their parents usually come with them?
Yes,
Okay.
usually we have, that gives the parents the opportunity if they work during the week and can't make it during those 8 to 5 hours, then this gives that opportunity for them to be there as well. But we start our hours at 9 and we'll end at 1. So
Okay.
we have 3 tour times scheduled. So on the website, if students go and decide to sign up that way, there's 3 listings of tour time schedules. So.
Okay. Lauren, if somebody wants to come during the week, how much notice, excuse me, how much notice do they need to give you? I mean, if they said, I'm off this afternoon, maybe we can make a campus visit, what would they do? I mean, I doubt that that's going to happen, but I think there's always, that door might open for someone if they think, let's
Sure.
go over and check this school out.
Yeah, during the week, that's not a problem. Of course, we can make the best plans if we know in advance. We prefer that. But we have students coming in all the time that just come in for information, and they don't expect to get the meeting scheduled as what we do if we plan it in advance. But if that were to happen, then we'll meet with them, and then we'll give them a tour for sure, because we feel that that's important since they've made the trip to campus.
And I think also for the parents out here that are looking, well, and the students that are watching the program, how early is it? Is it ever too early to start thinking about college and looking at a college and trying to make a decision about what you're going to do?
No, ma'am. We tell everyone out on the road when we're visiting colleges, or college fairs and high schools, we discuss the time frame, and we always say it's never too early to come and visit, and especially if students are wanting to get the feel of, a smaller institution such as we are to the bigger institutions, then we definitely encourage them to visit several schools and ask them to do that early.
Previously, we've had another interview today with Dr. Donathan, and we were talking about talking about the students that have partnered with the high school and come out here for these continuing education, advanced degree things. I mean, this would be an opportunity for some of the parents that may have questions about that. Maybe they could ask, because I still don't think it's really clear exactly how that's done. For everyone, but for the ones that are in school, I think that they partner with Marion, Washington, and Nelson County, but I know for sure Washington County, where the high school students come out here and get credit, dual credit.
Yes, ma'am.
So they get a college credit as long as, and that would be an opportunity for these parents to figure this out and start pursuing that if they feel like they have a student that wants to go to college.
Most definitely.
And that would be, because I still think that's something that might not be clear to some people.
And speaking about visiting early, that's exactly right. If students start out, we even have some students that are ready at the sophomore level, but generally speaking, we see juniors and seniors come to our campus. But if in the freshman and sophomore stage, if families want to come and talk to admissions specifically about the dual credit early college,
because freshman and sophomore would be ideal if they want to get in on the junior year for that. So,
yes.
I mean, for your parents out there that are thinking, could my child graduate from high school with some college credits? Come in when you're freshman and sophomore and talk about that.
Yeah.
And also, it's going to keep the student very motivated too, because they're going to have to reach certain academic standards to qualify.
And we do go in the high schools and we try to prepare the student, and we try to communicate those things with the counselor, but it's not oftentimes we can speak directly to the parents, so that would be a great opportunity for parents to get involved.
Okay. Good information, and it does relate to some things we've already talked about today.
Yes, ma'am.
And other programs. And also, the Harvest Festival, here we are, this is October the 4th, tomorrow's Harvest Festival.
You're right.
And you have some ambassadors going into town to help.
Yes,
Yay.
we have a booth set up at the Harvest Festival. I think it's booth number 20, so if you want to stop by and see it. Yes, our student ambassadors are really eager to help us work this year. We have roughly 10 to 13 of our ambassadors on board with helping. They're going to be throughout the entire day kind of manning the booth and ready to discuss St. Catharine.
Okay, so it's a booth for St. Catharine's College, so you're going to have St. Catharine. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So we'll have a booth set up, and our ambassadors will be there promoting, and actually it would be a great opportunity for parents or students to come up and actually talk to current students to say, hey, what are you doing at St. Catharine? And so that gives them the opportunity to show what they're doing.
Well, give all those young people a real pep talk, and they're going to have to get out in front of that thing with an umbrella or something and
You're right.
flag them down.
You're right.
Sometimes I think people feel, if they're not familiar with something, they kind of shy away from it, and then if you're friendly enough, that they'll begin to finally ask some questions and wonder what's going on.
There's some, promotional information we can give out, but, I would just encourage speaking with our students, because they're very bright, they're very outgoing, and some of them are young, so pulling them into doing this, I think, is a great opportunity, not only for now in this position as an ambassador, but for later. That's how I started in higher education, is getting involved on campus and getting my name out there which then allowed me to move forward in this degree or in this field. So that's what we tell our ambassadors every day.
Well, and I told all my children, I mean, I think a degree is important, and it's good to make grades that are good, but also your personality and your manners take you many places.
Yes, ma'am.
Many places. Well, thank you. I feel like we're going to be seeing you again this year, maybe, with more information, but thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much.